The man had always been aware that a catastrophic event could one day strike planet Earth.
Every night, he would look up to the stars, taken aback by the vastness of space, and become overwhelmed with a feeling of dread about what was to come. He decided it was his destiny to do something about it, so he moved away to a mountain cave, far from civilization. He set up a daily routine in his mountain cave of training, studying, meditating, and planning for the oncoming disaster. Each morning he ate the fruit of the surrounding trees for breakfast and filled the rest of his day with rigorous physical exercise, memorizing ancient texts and researching the latest advancements in technology. The man spent nearly every waking hour preparing for battle against an unknown enemy, as well as stockpiling supplies and weapons, in case the worst-case scenario became a reality. Meanwhile, events on Earth continued to unfold, and he watched from afar, consumed by fear and anxiety. After a decade of intense training, the man emerged from the mountain cave with the physique of a soldier and the determination of a leader. After years of preparing, he was finally ready to take on whatever might be coming his way. Suddenly, strange creatures began appearing around the world. They were gigantic, menacing beasts with a thirst for destruction.
Humanity did not stand a chance against them, and no weapon seemed to have any effect against them.
The man realized this was the time he had been training for. Without hesitation, he threw himself into battle against the monsters, fighting fearlessly and using his martial arts prowess with tremendous success. He managed to defeat large numbers of monsters single-handedly, giving humanity some hope. As news of this powerful warrior spread, other allies emerged to fight alongside him. Together, they developed strategies to make the best use of their skills, coordinating to target weak spots in the monster's armor. The man's strength and wisdom served as a beacon of light amidst the darkness. Not willing to rest on his laurels, the man searched for new ways to defeat the monsters. His research eventually led him to a cave far beneath the earth, a place of immense power and knowledge. Here he discovered magical artifacts that could be used against the monsters. With newfound courage and tools, the man and his allies pushed forward, attacking city after city and freeing citizens from the grip of their savage enemy. Although many battles were lost, more and more victories were achieved, giving those on Earth something to cheer for. The man was determined to end the war quickly, so he gathered the strongest warriors from around the globe and formed an elite team of battling heroes. This team, dubbed the Guardians, was equipped with the most advanced technological weaponry, and they made quick work of the Brinkley monsters. With each victory, morale grew, and the Guardians' confidence began to swell. They were unstoppable, winning nearly every battle they entered and restoring peace to those terrorized by the monstrous invaders. Finally, it seemed the world had a chance of surviving. However, evil does not easily surrender. The monster's leader soon arrived, a powerful being with unimaginable strength. This creature was more than a match for the Guardians, and seemed impossible to beat. The fate of the world rested in the hands of the team's leader, the man who had trained for a decade in the mountain cave. The man rose to the challenge, engaging the monster in an epic battle that shook the earth and threatened to destroy everything in sight. But he managed to tap into inner strength and prevail, sending the villains packing. The Guardians cheered as he returned victorious. With their leader restored and their spirits lifted, the Guardians pressed onward. Suddenly, they encountered a race of small, humanoid creatures running from the monsters. The man knew these creatures must not fall prey to the enemy, and so he devised a plan to save them. Through ingenuity, bravery, and quick thinking, they managed to find a way to keep the creatures safe. In a matter of hours, the creatures were tucked safely away in the depths of a mountain, free from harm. But the Guardians knew the battle was not yet over. Knowing the monsters would return to seek out the creatures, the man prepared for the inevitable showdown. He put together a special group of warriors and equipped them with powerful magical items, including one that allowed them to soar through the skies like birds of prey. When the monsters reappeared, the Guardians were ready. Utilizing all their weapons, gadgets, and newfound powers, they drove the monsters away from the mountain and back out into the wild. But they knew the animals must still be protected. The man proposed installing a grand fortress atop the mountain where the creatures could be sheltered and taught how to defend themselves if the monsters ever returned. With the help of the Guardians, the fortress was erected and the creatures were able to take refuge within its walls. The modern-day heroes continued to protect the mountain and its inhabitants until the monsters were ultimately defeated. As a result, the man had saved not only planet Earth, but also the creatures living in the mountain. The man was celebrated throughout the land, hailed as a hero for his brave actions and tactical genius. He was awarded a special medal for his bravery and was given the title of Guardian of the planet. From then on, he was known throughout history as an incredible force for good.